Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're doing a comparison in SimUpdate 3's beta that compares streamed performance to installed performance. So of course on the left side, streamed means everything is streamed. It's full vanilla sim, nothing's installed, it's just what we've been using since release. And then on the installed side we have JFK, the A320neo, and all of the AI traffic installed, and you can see, load time's a few seconds shorter. It does vary, like some other places, installed is about 5 to 10 seconds faster than streamed. And of course, it's all dependent on the planes as well. I wanted to use the A320neo for this video because even in 2020, this plane never performed well for me. It's always been one that's kind of chugged along, and it still holds true in 2024. The V2 is just, I don't know what it is with it, but the other side of it too is I think the airports need better optimization, because both streamed and installed, anytime the airport's in frame, you're just, the frame rate drops, and you'll notice that throughout the video as well. And then what you're seeing on the screen is just an FPS counter at the top, and then things like main thread, RDR thread, manipulators, CPU, GPU usage, and so forth. And the thing with installed is you are getting less GPU and CPU usage, which is nice to see. The manipulators is tending to be lower, and you're seeing less red and purple going on in those graphs when you have things installed. But is the frame rate astronomically different? No. For the most part, I mean, there's some instances where it's 5 to 10 frames higher for a bit, but for a majority of this video, you'll see the frame rates are pretty similar. They're not great. They're always typically below 30 frames per second in this plane. And, I mean, detail-wise, I don't know. I mean, the pop-in distance is still the same for load distances. The textures look pretty similar. There's nothing really too different with pop-ins. I mean, there's some examples, like when we get out of cockpit view and see the outside of the plane. On the streamed one, you can see some graphical errors that you don't see on installed. But for the majority of the experience so far, it seems pretty similar. By the way, this whole beginning was me just kind of randomly timing it, and somehow it matched up perfectly. I don't know how that managed to happen, but I was pretty happy with how this video turned out. It's my first time ever doing anything regarding performance comparisons. So like I said in the beginning, it's not going to be anything too, in-depth or anything like that, because I'm not really too knowledgeable on this side of gaming. So that's why I'm going to kind of let the video do most of the talking, just so you can kind of look through it, see what the differences are. I thought I'd give my overall thoughts in the beginning of the video, and then the rest of it can kind of just play through. The other issue too is the latest beta build that came out. I don't know if it's just dependent with this plane or what, but just doing this video alone, we crashed 3 times, twice on the streamed version, and then once on the installed version. So I was originally going to do the Xbox as well, but it's just, I don't know, I'm not really noticing too much of a difference, and it's been crashing a lot more too in the latest beta build over on the Xbox side, so just in case you're wondering. But if people do end up liking this, I'd love to do more of them, and doing them in different planes, just to kind of see if we get better improvements or kind of the same experience no matter what's going on. I guess it would probably help if I mentioned my specs as well. It's a 3060 RTX Ti, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and an i7 7700 CPU. The streamed version is running off of 1 gigabit per second speeds, which might be something to take into account as well, because I mean, if somebody's using only 200 megabit per second internet, they might see a bigger boost between streamed and installed. I'm not sure. That's just me kind of speculating on that. So I'd be very interested to see what your guys' experience has been if you're in the SimUpdate 3 beta and kind of testing things between streamed and installed. So one other thing I want to mention too, before I just let the video go on without any commentary, is it's always odd to me that when you go on a runway, especially with this plane, and you're just about to get centered up on the runway, it has this random, like, second freeze, even if there's not too much to draw on either side of the runway, because the off-screen caching, or whatever that's called, I do have set to high, so it's not like it's deleting everything that's not on the screen, but you can see a pretty good difference. 15 frames per second taking off on streamed to, it's still not a great number, but 20 frames per second on the installed side, which, like I've been saying, CPU, GPU usage is less. You'll kind of see that throughout the video. But anytime airports are on the screen, you'll also notice the frame rate dies on both streamed and installed versions of it. So, anyways, I'm going to leave it here. I don't want to ramble on too long, especially since I'm already tapped out of my knowledge with what else is on the screen. So, I'll let you guys just read the numbers on the screen, see the difference, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to let me know what you guys think. I have a feeling people are not going to ask me for comparison videos regarding performance anymore. We'll see. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video.
2,500. 2,500. 1,000.
Don't sink.
1,000.
Don't sink.
400. 300.
To go, flaps. To go, flaps.
400. 200. 300.
To go,
200.
flaps.
100.
To go, flaps.
100. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard. 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 retard.